howdy doody. Look at that cool little starting soon screen, I bought the packs for him and I don't think I've used them much at all. I think that's like the second time or third time I've used it, like the whole time. So we're making the most of it. Howdy doody, everybody. We are back with episode 8 of Button Ichor today. I just realized there's no ambience. That's fine. I'll chuck that in. The players last time had left the underworld. They escaped, had a little sleepy sleep in the tavern over at Umber Lake. Left there, made their way to Moral Swamp. Went and hit up Ione's home, pillaged that shit, got a whole bunch of potions and stuff, which is good. And then almost immediately, spent some time investigating a boat and questioning why the rope had been cut for it. Got really, really fixated on that for some reason. And then took off and made their way here. They got to town, met a satyr named Daphnis. He helped them out a little bit, led them up to their new best friend, a ribbit called Zuas, who has enlisted their help to go and find his brothers. They pretty much made their way here. They spoke to Valtris, who is the Hamadryad that looks after Phaetaris, essentially, helps grow the trees. Left there, made their way here to Isadora's house so that they could check in on what's happened here. Being as they know, Isadora's mother has gone missing, as well as Ione's mother and other people. Go crazy.
And then there was this potion shop here, right, that I recognized?
Yes, you do. You recognize this as your mother's potion shop. You see...
And there's someone inside?
There is no one inside, but you do see, as you walk up to it, it is stocked full of stuff.
Ooh. Ooh.
See this, like, a cart that you'd seen around your house plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
You walk up to it, and you do notice, though, there's this very, very slight shimmer in the light as you sort of walk up to it, almost like something surrounding it.
Oh? I wish to investigate the shimmer. Where's it coming from? What is it?
Yeah, go on. Give us your choice of either knowledge or instinct.
I'll do instinct. I have a +5.
Excellent.
Let me do instinct +5. Oh no. That is a 17 with fear.
17 with fear. All right, so you know what it is, right? You get a little bit too close to this thing, and are pretty much instantly able to realize that this is some kind of ward that your mother has placed over this, so that whenever people are, she's not using it, it's not just being robbed. As you get a little bit too close, almost like a, not quite electricity, but a bit of a magic energy sort of pops in your face, just a little bit, not enough to dispel the thing, as you take 1 point of stress.
Oh boy.
Ooh. Oh.
I'll take a point of stress. Ow.
You all hear like the little, like an electric fence. It's probably the best way to describe it. As she gets a bit too close, it's like zaps out a magical energy.
Do I remember how to remove that?
Not with your 17.
Okay. Oh, I can't.
You all right?
Yeah. This is my mom's. I thought I would use it, take it with us, maybe even to help us on the road. But she's put protective charms around it, and I don't think I know how to undo it.
And it hurt you?
Well, yeah, it's so that people don't steal from it when she leaves it like that, you know?
Yeah, I kind of get that. Why is it here? Does your mum visit here often?
Yeah. She does from time to time.
It's a pretty handy trick.
Yeah, well, we actually, that's how Ione and I met.
Yeah.
With Velthus being sick, we asked her mother to come and help her, see if she could help us.
Yeah, and Mom thought it would be good for me to go somewhere with actual people.
And how long ago was that?
Oh goodness,
Maybe
I
like
can't
a
even
year or two?
remember. Yeah, I can't remember exact time, but it's been a little bit now. The Ione's mother has these potions that kind of helps Velthris, but doesn't actually, unfortunately, couldn't cure what or find out what was happening to her. So
It's just giving her a bit of relief, really.
yeah, that's right. That's right. While we sourcing, and that's why I went to the Pythia to see if maybe we could get further insight, and that's and that's where we're at right now. Have to go to that maze
Yeah.
across the sea.
Well, I
Long
can't believe you
journey.
guys haven't known each other for longer. You guys just seem to be so in sync.
Oh.
Yeah, well, like we were fast friends. I think we have a lot in common. So, we just
Ioni's gonna
we
lean a little
really
bit closer to Clementine and kind of whisper, "She was the second, well, first alive friend that I've ever made."
Clementine is gonna she's leant down to listen to Ernie, and she's gonna kind of give a little fond nod and be like, I see. Well,
I see that, people.
That's me.
And she's just gonna kind of look between the two and be like, well, I'm glad that you guys found each other. It's not always easy to find real friends in, this place. And by this place, I mean everywhere.
No, I couldn't agree more. I mean, we welcome people in all the time, but no one really stays. And Ione's been the first kind of person, apart from obviously my mama and Veilthris, has been the first person to actually stay. So I couldn't agree with you more about that, Clementine.
Hearing this kind of soft banter about friendship and finding people that care about you, Elio catches himself smiling, and he turns a little bit more serious, just kind of looking around. And DM, I want to look for tracks. Same kind of thing that we did at the swamp, where looking at signs of movement, of breakages in branches, rustles on leaves, anything that kind of indicates.
Oh my god. I thought you
Some
were
sort
gonna
of-
pull an emo boy and be like, I have
Me
friends
too!
once.
I
was waiting for the emo boy
I
comment.
was fully expecting he's gonna turn and look sadly into the distance.
He's so
he
yeah,
has no friends.
he catches himself smiling, and he immediately kind of
Gets
washes
back
it
to
away.
work.
Yeah.
All right, your choice of instinct or knowledge. Need at least a 10, but if you give me above a 15, you get something special.
I will do a little bit of a knowledge. I will. It is a +1, so it's not too bad. Oh my god.
Okay,
with
at least
hope?
a 10. That's what you needed.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you start to survey around. Besides the Qatari that's walked out of the store to somewhat introduce herself, she stands very patiently. You watch the ground, start scanning. You make your way up towards the house a little bit. You see what looks like two sets of tracks. One that is a set of footprints that seem to just walk a few meters and then disappear. Oh, sort of damn it, you monster. Disappear out of nowhere. Like sort of when you get up to about Alexon's point. The other set seems to be what you could guess to be footprints, but they're dragged. So you can see there's like a step every so often, a bit of a slide, like the footsteps sort of scrape a bit. But yes, you can tell one person walked and the other person was either dragged or pulled along.
Yeah, he will kind of uneasily walk back to the group and with the back of his hand tap Isadora's shoulder, kind of unsure. Isadora.
Yes? Sorry.
I looked at the tracks. It seemed like your mother was dragged away and the culprit flew, jumped, or I don't know, they just vanished. But if you see there, and I kind of point out the tracks and the flow of movement and relay the information.
Okay. Isadora's gonna be tearing up a bit. Alright,
We're here for you.
is there any blood?
I don't see any at the moment. It's quite hard to see on the muddy soil.
Of course. Not gonna lie, I was kind of
We'll find
biding
her.
my time going into the house, but we definitely should go in and see if we can find any kind of evidence or something to help us. So right.
No one would blame you for not wanting to go in there. We can do it for you if you'd like.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it, but it's my home. I should go. And no one is better than not knowing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, we're here for you. And take it as slow as you need.
Thank you so much. All right. I wouldn't mind if you guys came with me. I think it'd be better to not do it alone, at least.
Of course.
Everyone, I mean. And she looks at both Elio and Alexon's head.
Yeah.
You turn around
Alexon, who
as
is
this Qatari approaches Alexon. You and your friends come and buy goods?
Hello, Alexon, Solmist of Sparta. What are you?
I am Carmilla Qatari.
Cat person.
Racist, man.
I am cat person. Yes.
I'm just here with my acquaintances. That person behind me over there, that's her home. Have you been here long?
She like peeks around. Also, she's not racist. She's like a Khajiit, you dogs. You fucking monsters. She.
What?
Somewhere
No,
every-
think about Alexon.
Oh, okay. I was like,
what are you?
I was like, she's not racist. Don't call me racist. Vigil said I did an accent last time, so I have to watch myself now. And she like peeks around. She's like, I know Isadora. Yes. She waves over.
Isadora waves back with a polite smile.
Did something happen in this
She'll
home?
come over.
Yes. Isadora's mum. Taken. Yes.
Taken by what
Camilla.
exactly?
I am short on memory as she steps back a little bit. Maybe purchasing some goods will help me remember.
Oh. What do you sell?
Woo! She runs inside. Little bit of this, little bit of that.
Isadora
Gotta say, I
just...
respect the hustle, man. I respect the hustle.
Alexon will
Isadoric.
start. Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, you go, Isadora.
Sorry, I was gonna say that as she's gone out of like earshot, she's gonna kind of whisper to whoever's like nearby, be like, so Camilla's lovely, but bit shady. So I'd be careful.
It's shady.
Oh,
like
it's
Sean
okay if she's seen
frustrated.
something.
I
So
just
that matters.
yeah, no, of course, it's just her prices are a little high than usual. So
Okay.
just keep that in mind. I just want to, she's so lovely. She's harmless, but I thought I should just
Alright.
warn you before you go in there.
Yeah.
I love a
I'll
girl
give
with
it the shot.
ambition.
Alexandra, Isadora. I'll give it the shot, Isadora, and Alexandra will kind of like walk away, kneel down on the ground, look at the footprints, kind of pick up a little bit of sand, and then focus on it and grim psychometry.
Okay, before you do that,
This guy.
would you like to investigate the general scene before you grim psychometry? Just as a bit of DM advice, because so far you're outside looking at the dirt. No one's approached the house yet. You can come back to the vendor, but you are more than welcome to actually go and look at the house before you grim psychometry the dirt. Like,
DM's like,
just
DM's
in
like,
case.
just interact with something. Interact with
No,
anything.
like you are. I'm just saying, I'm giving you guys the option that you can go and investigate the house before you. If you, I don't know if there's a restriction on grim psychometry or whatever. I just don't want you to use it now and then not be able to use it in a minute if you find something you really think you should use it on.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we were just about to go inside, so Isadora will.
And
Camilla
I have
will-
also kind of mentioned the general tracks and dragging. So
Yeah. Camilla stands inside. She's like, "If you're busy, come see me after."
What? We'll be right with you. All right, thanks, Camilla.
So you reach down, you start looking at the dirt. You can grim psychometry right now if you want to. I don't want to stop you. I'm just saying that if I don't know if there's a restriction on it. Can you do it as many times as you like, or?
I mark a stress every time.
Okay. Yeah, I would
I would
say
say wait.
save it for a minute.
We open the door. The house is just covered
She's
in red.
dead on the floor.
Damn.
All
I
right.
think you should grim psychology.
The door isn't locked, and it just pulls. It just pushes open. As you open it, you get an instant sight. You see the back door has been more or less exploded. You see a long streak of blood over some of the fragments of floor. A seat has been turned over. Besides that, everything else seems to be in order. Yeah, that's what you see as you walk in.
Clementine's kind of like looking over at the scene over Isadora's shoulder. She kind of gasps quietly and like clasps her hand on Isadora's shoulder, comforting.
Comfortingly.
You said it.
Comforting.
comforting. Yes.
We love it.
Comforting. And like kind of tries to comfort her as she's walking through the threshold, like obviously,
Like, this is meant to be serious. Fuck.
Shut up! I said it right.
No, I'm saying it to myself.
I'm putting a hand on your shoulder in a reassuring manner as we walk through the threshold. Is what I was saying.
Noxus. Yeah, you walk in, you see the scene in front of you that, the back door that you knew and loved, blown to pieces.
That was my favorite.
My favorite back door.
What the
I'm just repeating what the DM said.
What the
You're
heck?
We're really living in the
immediately-
serious at this moment.
You're immediately hit by the waft of, like, burnt plants coming from out the back, past the door.
And he's just gonna stand guard while the others go inside. Don't want too many chefs in one kitchen, or whatever the saying is.
It's cooks in the kitchen, you fuck. How did you fuck
yes.
that one up?
Damn.
Ah, yes. I knew
This
that.
You walk outside and you see that
Yeah.
the front 3 plants from the door have been just scorched, burnt to pieces.
Oh, Isadora, I'm so sorry.
Okay, it's alright.
Do you need to be left alone?
No, no. I don't want to be alone. That's alright.
Of course. And Clementine kind of like glances back at Aoni and kind of like nods over as well, just because I'm sure
Hmm.
she knows that Ione and Isadora are close.
Yeah, I think before going there, Ione would first actually investigate the whole situation here. Like,
Yeah.
what's happening? There's blood. Like, there's some pots over here and some liquids. And is there anything that looks out of place?
So you're sort of walking around. You see, it looks as if, like, how everything is placed. It would seem that she was just chilling, right? Like, that whatever happened here was very sudden and very explosive. There wasn't time to prepare or do anything. It's as all you can tell from this situation is, yeah, whatever happened was sudden.
Is there an actual pie on the table?
There is.
How old does it look like? Like,
There's slight mold setting around the
Oh.
edges. Yeah, this is a couple of days old.
okay.
Were you about to eat that pie?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free pie.
I'm hungry.
No, I wanted to determine how much time has passed.
Alexon is gonna kneel down next to this blood. He's gonna touch it with one of his fingers and then bring it up and then rub it in his hand, and then attempt to focus on grim psychometry. Just heads up a little bit, DM. As far as the grim psychometry works, is if I'm touching something specific, I get to see the recent violence of the person or object or whatever. So Alexon's hoping that if this blood belongs to Isadora's mom, he's trying to force a vision, not just of this violence, but if she's experiencing violence right now.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Okay, make your roll.
And Alexon understands the seriousness of the situation with Isadora, so he's going to use a hope
Yes.
for sound mind as well. Uh, 19 with fear.
Excellent. Alrighty.
Don't
So-
say excellent.
You reach down. You start to touch the blood as it starts to sort of almost like not burn in the way that it hurts or anything, but melts in your hand a little bit. Your eyes, think like very similar to like a witcher sense. You like look up and you can see like footprints pushing out the back where the others are standing. Do you follow them?
Alexon will slowly start walking. He'll look in Isadora's direction just for a split second, and he goes, "I have a lead, Isadora. If you would care to follow, or I can go check it and report back."
Yeah. I'll come. Should we all go?
Yeah, sure.
So you see as the footprints start at around, let's say, this point over here.
Ione's just gonna look back and check if Elio is coming after them.
Alexon is very like low to the ground
Yeah.
now.
You
just
see
the way he's walking.
Sniffing.
Yes, yeah, so there. Okay, you can stop there, Alexon.
Nah, Elio doesn't notice you looking at him, Ione. He's just like looking around in the front bit, just trying to see if anyone's, like how some criminals, they double down, circle back to the crime scene just to laugh at their work. He's just trying to like be aware.
We're going
He's
to the
such an
back.
emo boy.
She just lets him know that they're going to the back.
Understood. I'll stand guard.
Okay.
Alrighty. You walk out there, Alexon, and you follow the footprints in the ground till you come to what looks like a scorch mark. I will switch the map.
What do you mean?
As
What do you
your
mean?
hand touches the scorch mark, you sort of fall into a vision in your mind.
Holy shit!
How did you know that this was gonna happen, you crazy bitch?
Holy shit!
Whoa! This looks so cool.
Wow.
Sick!
You look up from this vision and you immediately see your body seems to be almost ghost-like. You look down, the scorch mark is directly on the ground next to you. You sort of step to the side to better view it, and then like almost shifting from current time to past, the scorch mark reappears like a lightning blast, and you see standing in front of you this tall figure. You see his body is sort of
I can't
wreathed.
see anything, by the way.
You can't see anything.
We
Oh,
see it.
yeah, no.
I see
Yep.
it, at least.
You see
no.
his body is like wreathed in silver and gold light. Like half of it is silver. He carries this long bow. He has this long blonde hair. As he basically appears where the lightning slams into the ground. You see sitting on like the side of his belt, a skull, and it's just sort of hanging off the side of it. He moves towards the back of the house, pulls out his bow, and lets loose an arrow. As he does, you hear like the sound of a woman moving inside, as you hear like footsteps scurrying, a slight gasp. You see the door begin to open as this arrow penetrates through the door. You hear a scream of pain, and instantly the door has just exploded. You see the woman thrown back onto the floor, a line of blood just falls out of her hand. You see the explosion as he stares in at, and who you assume to be Isadora's mum. She's fallen unconscious on the ground. He starts to walk inside. He's looking at her, and then you watch on his belt as this skull, there's like a faint green glow that emanates from it. It starts to click and make these strange noises. He looks down at it. He makes eye contact with it. The skull twists on his belt towards you and is staring at you. He sort of chuckles a little bit, turns back. He doesn't see you, but the skull is staring directly at you, Alexon. He pulls his bow out, aims up into the sky, and lets loose an arrow. As he does that, the vision disappears, and you're taken.
While Alexon is looking at the skull and the green, does he recognize that green similar to Perubue's energy?
Yeah, 100%. You recognize the green is very similar to the energy of the underworld. And as he lets loose the arrow into the sky, your vision starts to clear, and you are dragged back to the current time. Let me quickly move you all back to the map.
Just want to say that was so cool.
That was
That
so cool.
was so cool. That was so
Watch.
cool.
Watch, folks.
Now, you stand up, you turn,
We're all gonna
and
die.
you see the rest of the people. You see Ione standing where the figure was standing, you see the others behind you. Can you please give me an agility reaction, Alexon?
Reaction.
This is sick, man. Absolute cinema.
Oh, it's so bad. 8 with hope.
8 with hope. You do not even move as you start to hear this whizzing, this whirring coming from above you. As an arrow with a silver tip comes straight down and embeds into your shoulder. You are going to take
Oh my god!
3 points
Fucking
of
sick.
damage as this arrow just almost like you're able to just shift slightly and it slams directly into your shoulder, and after doing the damage just fizzles out of existence into like a silvery mist, but you take 3 points of damage.
Yep. Alexon will kind of jerk and just like and but he doesn't look surprised, and he just kind of turns to Isadora slowly and in a very like serious tone he goes, she was taken by I don't know who it was. I've never seen that person, but he seemed powerful and had something to do with Peribue. There was a skull that was watching me in the vision. I've never experienced that before.
Did we see the arrow hit him, or is that
Yeah,
just...
you guys all saw this like
Yeah.
only
A
for a moment,
spectral
like this
arrow?
silver arrow slammed into his shoulder and
Fucking
like
hell.
stabbed for a second and then just sort of dust off into like a silver powder.
Clementine is gonna have let out, like, as that happened, she would have let out like a very high pitched scream / squeal, and dived behind these bushes.
Can I? So
It's
would it
happening
be
again.
Would it be fair to assume that high pitched scream attracts Elio's attention? And he
100%.
circles back?
100%.
He comes around the corner and she's like almost hugging the bushes, like.
Like, are you okay? What's happened?
He just got shot. We're under attack.
No, Clementine, we're not under attack.
all
If-
right?
But you were. Is he
So
bleeding?
what was that
You
arrow?
can see, yeah, he's bleeding
Yeah,
pretty
he-
profusely from his shoulder.
But you were. Oh,
no,
I don't
no.
Do you have anything
me-
to help?
I.
No, I haven't made any potions yet.
I
No, it's okay. It's okay. I'm
hold
sorry.
his wounded area, and I cover my hand over it.
Alexon will like kind of put his hand up to Elio. He's like, no, save your strength, Elio. It's all right. We're not under attack, Clementine. This was the person who took Isadora's mother. He knew I would be here, or we would be here, and he shot an arrow into the sky, and it fell down just as we arrived.
Wait,
He shot it
What
in
are you
the
saying?
past.
What?
are you saying he
How
has
does
the
that
power
happen?
of prophecy?
I do not know. Maybe it is, but and Alexon will kind of like slowly recount everything, give details of the person, his stature, his weapon, his skull. He'll kind of hesitate a little bit while he explains Isadora's the incidents of how Isadora's mom was taken, but he still provides every single detail, including how violent it was. But he does take a bit to like sort of share that information, watching for Isadora's feelings.
Elio's gonna. Well, you said you didn't want the healing, so he's gonna take his hand away, just shake away the blood, wipe it on his already red tunic, and kind of, upon hearing what you recount, he goes, "Do you think that is the Pythia's skull?"
Oh my! I didn't even think of that.
Oh
Power of prophecy,
no!
you said.
That I wouldn't understand how that works, but if that makes sense to you, Elio,
At least we safeguarded Tiresias? What was his name again? I forgot.
Tiresias.
Tiresias. We safeguarded him, and the young Fangrel was buried next to that big bastard.
Well,
Monster.
yeah.
So,
The-
as far as we know, they only have one. But
Two.
that's a problem already.
The energy it exuded was, like I said, similar to Perebue's energy, similar to the ring she gave me when we first met.
You still
I'm
out of character? Does the Lexan still
It
have that
broke.
ring, or did he?
Nah,
It
nah,
broke.
it broke,
It,
it
it
broke,
shattered.
it broke.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
Well,
Hmm.
what you, Ione, correct me if I'm wrong, but did that dog, the three-headed dog, did it drag Pythia down into the underworld? Or did she get killed
Yes.
beforehand? Or what's the deal?
DM, did she get dragged? If
Yeah,
I remember
yep,
correctly,
she got dragged.
did.
She got
Yeah.
mauled
Okay.
and then
Yeah, yeah.
dragged. Yeah.
Oh,
Well-
that is unfortunate.
Yeah. It dragged her, but I don't understand. Does that mean that whoever you just saw is one of the new gods and is working together with Periboa, or it
Is-
could be prophecy, or it could be seeing through more. I'm not sure.
He was
Well-
quite out of this world. That char of lightning, that char of burnt plant you see over there. That's how he came here. He kind of just, I don't want to say rode the lightning, but he appeared with the lightning.
Well, I've only heard of now 2 people that can do that, and they weren't. Let's just say that they weren't mortals. They were gods. So
Yeah.
he's at least been blessed with power of the gods, or he is one of them.
Yeah.
But we didn't recognize him, so that only indicates that maybe he's either a champion, that briefly that Tiresias mentioned, or
Yeah.
he's a new god.
Tell me, Alexon, was there any of the old gods that used bows with such skill?
No, I'm sorry. I was never really interested in the works of the gods even before.
You guys want to
What?
give me a group roll, maybe, and we can
Yeah,
see
I
if
would
you
love
can
that.
compare.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So if majority of you can get over a 10 in knowledge, we'll give up some collective.
Not
thought.
knowledge. I have -1 in knowledge.
I have -1 in knowledge.
Knowledge. I
That's
have
probably why.
+4.
Hey, there we go.
Roll.
I'm smart.
I got a
Someone got a crit.
Whoa,
Someone got a
crit.
crit, so I think
Come on,
that's
baby.
gonna help.
Oh, we know.
All right. So
We're all rolling with hope.
Only
got
one
a
person got
16 with
under.
T.
and someone got a crit. So I'm definitely going to give you some knowledge. All right, you guys you pull together and discuss certain things you know. Some of you, taking into consideration what Alexon gives you, he tells you of this silver and gold archer. And some of you are able to put pieces together. Elio puts forward, he knows of a gold archer being Apollo. Isadora, you'd heard stories of a silver archer being Artemis. And the others back up these claims and whatnot. And so you guys are able to decipher that, given that you were told the names, I'm fairly sure you were told the names
Porphyrion.
of the new gods,
Yep.
you were able to come together that this is Porphyrion. And he holds the power of Apollo and Artemis. You also remember that Porphyrion has relations to Alexon's sons.
Yep.
Yeah, but I
They're
never
his
told him
champions.
Yeah, but you
I just said,
remember that.
yeah. I told Alexon, if I remember correctly, I told him, your 2 sons
Yeah.
worship Porphyrion or something. I think it was something along those lines.
Yeah, so that
I never
pings in your
mentioned
head.
the Avatar bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, did you not mention the champion sport?
Nope.
No, I don't think he did. But
No, he
weren't
said
more
you're.
people present? Where when
I omitted it
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
purpose.
yeah,
Pretty
when
sure he
Tiresias
said-
said that, we were in the room, right? Right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he just said
So
they
all of you
worship the
know,
gods.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah. Or work for, I can't remember. But yes. So you guys are able to surmise that that was in the vision Porphyrion.
This is troublesome.
How I wanna
Perhaps
if he has if he from so it's Apollo and Artemis. Does that mean that how did he get here by lightning? He doesn't have the powers of Zeus.
That is a very good question.
maybe he could ride the light that the lightning emits. I don't know. I'm not a god.
Isn't that the same god that was present in the city where we went?
No, it was
Well,
a
that
different
makes me-
one.
A different
make-
one?
Well, it makes me wonder that maybe the one that has taken Zeus's powers can actually teleport other people. So maybe
That's what
he
I was
wasn't
gonna
there
say.
at all. Maybe
perhaps
he sent someone
you
else.
Someone else, yeah.
And that's very powerful to be able to be teleported anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
And then he had the like that spell, that arrow that hit you. That's I'm obviously do what you want, but I think we need to be careful with your power because it's especially when it comes to these new gods because it seems that they have an upper hand with this now. If they can see us coming, days, maybe weeks before we get here.
They are very powerful.
Regardless of my visions, Isadora, if what Elio says is correct and that skull was of the Pythias, they are always aware. They will always see us coming.
That's true. There's so many questions and not enough answers. I think
They only have one skull, Alexon.
At least now we know why they're hunting down the prophets. They want their power for themselves.
This
Yeah.
Porphyrion, Elio, this is the one you said my sons worship.
Indeed. Or the more reason to kill him.
Yes.
Well, not my place to say.
I think I think we probably shouldn't be saying stuff like that out loud.
And
What
we
are they
probably...
gonna do? Kill us again?
I'd try to hopefully not let it get to that, but
Look, as much as I didn't mind being in the underworld, I don't think you guys enjoyed it as much as I did.
Definitely not.
Yeah. I don't think it's our time yet.
I'm still a little confused. Why is it that the new gods are after your mother, Isadora?
Because we pissed them off, obviously.
But-
Remember what Tiresias said? He said that we crossed them, and that is why they took our loved ones.
Cross them how? I don't...
we took Tiresias. Tiresias
Yeah.
was killed for them.
Yeah.
Was this not before?
No,
If-
it was
if-
after.
If they could just ride the lightning and appear, and they have the power of the Pythia to see where things are. What's stopping them from just coming and getting Tiresias? I don't understand why they should attack your mother. Why can't they just show up and attack us
I
or
think that
you?
I
I
think
think
that
that's
there's definitely a bigger part of the story that we're missing. We
we don't have the answers
Mhm.
just yet.
Mm.
And I think we need to go to the Ashen Fisher, right, Clementine? Is that what you're gonna
yes,
say?
I think that we have to keep finding our loved ones, and hopefully the story will piece itself together. I I think they're almost playing with us. They,
It could
they've
be.
taken something from each and every one of us. You're right. If they have these incredible powers, chances are they could probably find us.
But
But
there's
I
I
think there's
also,
something
I
more.
I
think,
would like to say prophecies in days past was told to not necessarily be the most clear. It is not omniscient. So I
that's
would
true.
also assume the skull has its limitations.
Well, I also just had a thought. Um, the Pythia said that the the new gods can't use prophecy. They don't have the ability of prophecy,
Indeed.
but they have the skull. And um forgive me, like tell me if I'm incorrect, Alexon, but did wasn't it just the skull that saw you?
It was the
Porphyrion
skull.
didn't see you? He
It
shot
was
it up into the air.
yes, but he only turned after the skull was focused on me.
Yeah,
So
so but maybe they don't actually see anything. They rely on these skulls. So that's probably why they don't have the power of prophecy. So that could be an answer or part of one.
And gods have limitations as well. They may be all powerful and they may be able to take our life with the snap of their fingers, but they do follow rules to a degree. And they know
uh,
that involving themselves with mortals usually doesn't end well.
I'm sorry, maybe I'm just stupid.
Don't
I'm
say
still
that.
finding it quite difficult to understand our
No.
purpose in this.
Didn't
Why?
didn't Hades spend 25 years torturing you in the pits? Do you not understand that they find amusement in that?
There is no purpose, Alexon. Life
It
is
is for their
suffering.
own amusement. Wow.
Clementine's gonna like snap her head to look at Elio and just give him this look of like,
This
you,
guy.
you dramatic emo, you
I
dramatic
think
emo boy.
Well,
I
what I
think
mean was life. When you live your life, there will always be suffering. There is no
oh my
point
god.
in thinking of, oh, why did this suffering happen to me? Why me? Why not X, Y, Z? There is no point. It will
No,
just happen.
I do understand that. It's just this anger feels directed. Uh,
Wah,
It's possible.
wah, wah. All you do is complain.
Who
What?
said that?
Wait, what?
Where did they
A
come from?
voice coming from just to the north of you sort of rings out. Its pitch is awful. Such sooks, such big crybabies. Wah, wah, wah. As you hear the voice coming from a small nest.
Oh,
Hello?
You see a
the little
small
hatchling.
you see a small red bird, sort of with a little bit of an orange flame flicker on the back of its wings, step up. Are you done? Are you done crying? Are you done complaining? Or shall I get some kind of grub so I can sit here and eat while I listen?
Clementine's jaw is on the floor at the audacity of this bird.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we disturbed you. Uh, Are you?
Sorry,
did you
who are
recently
you?
make your nest here?
You know, I was born yesterday and I cry less than you do.
Ouch.
Well, everyone's different, I suppose.
Different for the worse,
Where,
yes.
where's your mother?
Mother? I don't have a mother. I am my own mother. My name is Zeal. And she holds out a little wing towards you, as if to shake it.
Isadora definitely shakes this little bird's wing gently.
Shake it, and it's like warm to the touch. So, what are you all crying about?
Well, just life problems, I guess.
Wait,
Bit blasé for you.
wait. You were born yesterday, but you live here, so you can see this house pretty well, right?
Oh, yeah, I saw it, what? This whole thing that went down a couple of days ago? Yeah.
Were you born yesterday or a couple of days ago?
She jumps forward. She's like, I was born yesterday, but I died the day before.
Oh,
Oh.
so you
Hey.
saw what happened in the house.
Yes. That,
What?
little
Hold on.
explosion.
Oh, never mind.
Could you tell us about it? That's kind of what we're crying about, actually.
What's in it for me?
We'll
I
leave
could
you
get you more
alone.
grubs.
Yeah, we could get you
I'm a
some
big
grub.
bird. She, like, puffs up her chest. I could get my own grubs. She, like, tries to flap her wings, and they're too small to really do anything. Okay,
Oh.
maybe not. No. I want
well-
3 grubs.
All right, we'll get you 3 grubs.
Ione immediately starts digging into the bushes, looking for worms.
You see, the rest of you watch as this, like, small, like, orangey red bird, sort of, with a weird, regal demeanor, like, stares over you, or as if it's better than you. Watching you move around, seeing some of your mouths agape in confusion. One, why can you understand this bird? This is the first animal that's ever spoken to you in your life, besides Isadora. 2, like, what's this bird? Why is this bird such an asshole?
All birds are assholes. These are facts.
Electron is kind of calm to start listening to this bird. It reminds him of Metis a little bit.
Oh.
Oh,
My name is Isadora. This is, and she point to everyone. This is Lexon, Clementine. That's Ione over there, and in the back that's Elio.
Oh. You're Cheers girl, aren't you?
Yeah, that's right. That's can explain the crying a bit more.
I suppose so. Never had a mother, so I suppose I can't really relate, but it is what it is.
Everyone has different lives that they set out, and it seems that you've had more than one. Am I correct in thinking that?
Oh, yes. Many, many, many lives.
Oh, well, that's so fascinating. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of bird are you?
A small one.
No, that's on me. That's on me. Interesting. No worries. Do you know like where you've come from?
She like pops over, like stepping onto the edge of the nest. She reaches like a little mouth down, picks up like a mouthful of something, comes over, gestures for you to put your hand out,
Isadora does.
and she like drops a little mouthful of ashes into your hand.
Well, I think I can guess where this is from. We're actually heading there soon. If you want to come with us.
Heading where? What do you mean?
The Ashen Fisher.
What the hell is an ashen fissure?
It's a place. And
What's
we're
that got to
going
do
there.
with my ashes?
Oh my! your ashes? When they say your ashes and that they've been born, does anyone know? Can I know what
Ayana's ears perk up. Keep those ashes. I could use them in a potion.
Oh,
Um,
all right.
Anyone want to look? Anyone try and roll for knowledge if they want to try and remember figure out what this thing is.
What if I know what it is?
Then that's fine. You can all roll for knowledge. As long as you get above a 10, we'll say you know what this is. So
Can
go
I
on.
use my nature's voice
So
or no?
Emma
100%.
knows what it is.
You
but
should all.
Clementine might not.
I'm sure in person you all know what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Enoch's like,
I keep
what?
getting 12.
I'm actually like, what?
Oh shit!
Why are they talking to
I
this
don't
damn
know what
budgie?
it is.
Funny.
Above table, I actually don't know what the fuck this actually
Wait, what?
Seriously?
That's good. That means it'll be even better for you when you
Yeah,
learn what
I
it
know,
is.
but Elio doesn't care.
That's so funny. No, I don't
Okay.
think Ayani would think right now. She's very focused on the grub, which you'll make me roll for, I assume.
Yes, 100%.
I got 15 this year.
Cool. Is anybody else rolling, or you're all happy just to hear Isadora chime up?
I
Is
feel like
Clementine
it's
rolling as
Isadora
well?
moment to shine.
Yeah.
Cool. Isadora, you know exactly what kind of bird this is, and you are more than welcome to say. Imagine she gets it wrong.
I'm so sorry. We'll definitely these ashes. So in a sense, you were born from your ashes. Is that right?
That's it.
I think you're a phoenix.
I am the Phoenix. Yes.
You are the phoenix.
There's
You are
only one of
right.
us.
That is.
I suppose us
already-
doesn't really work in this instance, but yes.
It was already a pleasure to meet you, but it's just made it a million times more special. Wow, one of a kind. That's amazing.
Wow. I'm gonna get more grub. Keep the ashes.
Give us a quick your choice of instinct, or I'll let you use presence as well if you want to. Either of the two.
I think I'm gonna use instinct for perceiving.
Nice.
That is a +5 for me, so very good. Oh my god, so much fear. That's
Yeah.
a 22 with fear.
You manage to snag up a max fear at the moment, but you snag up a whole bunch of grubs, not just 3, but like a handful.
Hell yeah.
And you see the blaze in Zeal's eye as she sees.
Hell yeah. I come with my hands just grabbing onto a bunch of worms, as many as I could have gotten. This is Ayoni's specialty. She's delivering worms to the bird very happily.
Zeal's eyes are huge. She's like, oh.
Help yourself as much as you want.
She grabs them out of your hand. She runs a bunch over, puts them in the nest, turns back. Ah, well, you have done quite well indeed. You're a good one. Thank you. So I suppose you want me to answer your questions then?
Oh yes, please.
All right. Well, what do you want to know?
Go, Isadora, ask.
Well, I guess, what did you see? We saw that, we know that there was a archer that came in by lightning,
Yes.
and then he shot an arrow to the back door, which exploded and hurt my Mama Chia. But that's as far as we know.
Well, I was very, very old and very, very tired, so I was preparing myself for my rebirth. I lay my head over the edge of my nest and I look, and in the middle of the night, lightning struck the ground. A man stood there, I assume one of these new gods, because he was all silver and gold and gleaming and a bit pompous, honestly. He shut the door exploded. Your mum screamed, I'm sorry. And then it looks like he dragged her out the front door. I tried to move to help, but I just didn't have the energy. And, they left. He got halfway up the path, and I closed my eyes, and that was it for me.
So, you didn't see how he left? He didn't. There wasn't another Latinum.
No, I assume he just walked out, but it was getting quite late for me, as you probably understand.
Of course, of course. Okay. Well, thank you so much for providing that information. Are you gonna be okay here by yourself?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, Phoenix things. If I die, I'll just come back. So, but I'm pretty excited. I've got plans, got New Year's resolutions this life. There's things that I want to do.
Oh, like what?
Eat all these grubs to start with.
Yeah.
That's one. Well, you know, if you wanted to, you could come with us and we could continue finding you grubs.
Give me
You're crazy.
give me a presence. I need a
Trying to get a
presence
parrot.
20.
Oh, that's
Mhm. You can use whatever
okay.
things you want to use,
Okay.
besides
I have,
things that grant success. Anything that you can use besides things that like turn it into success, etc., etc.
That's crazy.
Okay. Can I? Okay. Can I do? Okay. This is what I'm thinking. All right. I have nature's tongue, which
Mhm.
gives me the name. Speak the language of the natural world.
Mm-hmm.
Right. No, but that's still that's an instinct roll. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Um.
And she speaks common,
Okay.
so she's chill.
Yeah. Okay. I don't. I just will. I guess.
Just give it a roll. Leave it a chance.
Make yourself at home. My experience, and I'll use that, and so it'll be a +3. I'm not gonna get. No.
That's the worst roll you could get.
Nice.
You ask her if
I'm
she'd like
glad.
to come with you, and she looks at the group of you. She's like, there was a lot of grubs. No,
Keep in mind that this whole time Clementine has been staring open mouthed at this bird. So she looks over this group of people, and Clementine's just looking at her slack jawed, like still in shock that a bird is talking to her.
And I'm gonna make you cop the fear. So, she like looks towards you. She's like, "Your friend seems to be having a bit." And as she's saying this, like a fly flies into Clementine's mouth, and she starts like choking up on the fly. She's like, "I don't think I will. I think I'll stay here. I just might have a bit better of a chance. But, if I'm ever out and about, I'll come looking for you. Yeah."
Okay, yeah, of course. Do you need me to leave like anything so you can help find me?
Just hold on to those
Or-
ashes.
Oh, okay. Sure. I can do that. And I'll, I think I have. Like an empty flask from one of the
Yep.
potions I've taken.
I'm assuming I would have a lot of them as well. I would offer.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'll
You
just
guys have
hold that in
one
there.
flask of phoenix ashes.
Amazing.
Right, adding it to my equipment.
And for the grubs, and she like extends her little wing towards you, Ione, and gestures for you to like pull a feather.
She will reach out and very gently, with utmost delicate care, grab a single long feather
Cool.
from
You
her wing.
pull out this single red feather that like almost seems to have like this underlying flame just sort of coursing through it. All right.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm going to go to sleep, but, if you are going to keep crying about things, could you possibly do it maybe at the tavern? Seems that most people cry there. I need my shut-eye.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. No, I'm sorry for waking you. We'll definitely keep it down when we're over here, okay?
All right. Lovely
Enjoy your
meeting you
rest.
all.
Alright, bye
Nice meeting
Zero.
you.
It was so lovely meeting you.
Hmm.
We'll speak again soon, I hope.
And she hops down into her nest, and you see her sort of lay down.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
The
Kind of like
Phoenix.
whispered.
Wow.
I never thought I would see the day. Oh my goodness.
Incredible.
What is a phoenix?
Oh, it's a very powerful bird. Oh, like almost like legendary. It is legendary. I mean, she's the only one. Oh, very powerful. Has a lot of magical abilities. As you can what just she gets reborn every time she dies. So that's just
Alexander
one of the
doesn't say
many
anything. He's
things.
just very confused as to what the fuck a phoenix is and what they're. It's like, all right, if you say so.
I don't think I explained it very well. I'm just so excited. That was so awesome.
It's not you, it's him.
All right. Okay. Well, we have a bit more information. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty hungry, and I could definitely head over to the tavern if you guys want it.
I would like to
Clementine
spend some
doesn't-
time making more potions because now that we've been in this situation, I would like to make sure that we have potions.
Can someone buy
That's a
me
good
food?
idea.
I have
Sure.
no money.
Okay.
How is
Clementine's
that
only
no
just finished
money?
with her coughing fit after swallowing a fucking fly.
Oh my goodness! What happened, Clementine? What happened?
I don't know. I swallowed a bug.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you
Clementine's
want to
not
wash
having a
it
good
down with
day.
a worm?
Clementine just gives Ione the most like blank face stare.
It's like
She's had a rough day. And this is
the
cherry on
Homelander,
top.
the Homelander expression where he's like,
Your
As-
lungs, they're pretty yummy.
As we're walking to the tavern, Alexon will kind of like look at Isadora and go, Isadora, is it okay if I take a look around your house in case we missed anything? Alexon's just trying to stay away from the tavern because he's still fasting.
Oh my god!
There's
Clementine's just
also
gonna,
there's
like,
also a
nibble.
store you can go to as well.
Clementine's
No,
just
but
gonna
also he
forward-
wants to just investigate if he's missed
Okay.
anything as well.
Cool.
But he's asking
Yeah,
Isadora's
no,
permission
of
first.
course. That's okay. Wait, what are you saying?
Yeah, sorry. She's just gonna put her hand on Isadora's arm and say, "Are you sure there's not anything in your room that you might need to grab or anything?"
Oh, yeah, I might have a look to see if there's anything up there. Before we
I
head over
understand
to
if
the
you don't want to go
tavern.
back in there though.
No, it's okay. I can go around. I have to go around in the stairs are on the other side, so but thank you. But Alexon, yeah, no, that's no problem. If you want to have a look downstairs, our bedrooms are upstairs, so well, our bedroom. So I'll quickly go up and grab some extra clothes and stuff. Sorry, I'm rambling.
Alexon will say
Okay.
thank you, and he'll walk inside the house.
"You have
He's
company."
still very confused. Like, he thinks that everyone else is kind of just very easily agreeing about some of our purpose in all of this. He's still very confused as to why we are being targeted. So he's just trying to attempt to see if there's anything here that will connect pieces to him. Probably not, but he's just like, everyone's taking this very chill as to this is what's happening. What the fuck? Because he doesn't know anything about the gods, the demigods,
Hmm.
parents, and all of that shit.
Elliot's not chill. He just realized that there's no point in wondering. You'll never know.
So as the group sort of separates a little bit, Ione, you can actually add that phoenix. It's an actual item.
Amazing. Amazing.
Whereas the Phoenix Ashes is a custom item, so just add them as, Phoenix Ashes for the moment, Isadora. But yeah, the Phoenix Feather is a proper item in Daggerheart,
Thank
so
you.
very cool. And so Alexon starts walking inside, just generally looking around. I won't get any rolls or anything because there's not anything else that you can really uncover through your searches. You make out like just different foods and stores of stuff they have here. Some of it's gone moldy, etc., etc. But you don't see anything that gives you any more insight into why this is happening or whatnot. Isadora, are you going upstairs or?
Yeah.
Before
Oh.
Isadora goes upstairs, Elio would just kind of hearing the that she shares a room. Kind of go, do you perhaps want? Do you need company or?
Oh, no,
I do share a room with my mother, and it's brings memories.
Sure. That'll be nice. Thank you. I won't be long up there.
Your
I
time.
need to get a few things. And then
Okay, Clementine.
And then Isadora and Elio have the conversation that
What the
Clementine have been trying to have for 7 episodes.
You swing open the door and you head inside to your bedroom.
I just chill at the doorway and I lean on the door, just kind of watching if she gets emotional to offer some support. But otherwise, I'm just chilling there.
Yeah, you walk inside and you start to look. All your stuff is in order, and you see there's like you left yourself like a small stamina potion in like sort of a bag. Do you go through your mother's things?
I just would want to, if I could go through like my mother's things and see if I can get like one of her shawls or something that I could take with me.
Yeah, you sort of shuffle through a little bit and find the shawl, but you also find what looks like underneath, sort of in the bottom of her like trunk, this strange bone that is, as you pick it up, it's like light as a feather. It's just sitting there for some reason.
Have I ever so I've never noticed this before?
Never seen this item before.
Found bone, light.
You can add it to your inventory as a feather bone. You obviously you don't know what it does, but you can add it that way if you'd like to.
Is it a custom item?
No, it's an actual item.
Okay. Alright, well, I'll add that.
Yep.
And then I'll just quickly grab some of my belongings.
Yep.
I don't know if I'll be back here for a while. And then alright, I'm ready.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a little hard. But
You'll be fine.
yeah,
Shut the door behind you.
We're gonna find them. We're gonna find everyone. Stay positive, right?
You're talking to the wrong person for that, but yes.
Well,
I think the odds are good that she's fine.
While they're still up there, could Clementine and Ione have a little conversation before they come
Yeah,
back?
I'll move you guys sort of over here, and you guys have been having a little chat while they're making their way around upstairs.
Clementine is absent-mindedly rubbing her throat.
Ione will take out her water flask and offer it to Clementine.
Oh, thank you. And she'll take a hearty sip, kind of
Yeah.
like,
Are you okay?
I've just never seen a bird talk before.
Oh, so
Seems
it's
that,
not normal?
no, I've
Oh.
never seen it. I've also
Oh,
never
okay.
seen a giant lizard lady, and I've also
Oh.
never died and seen the underworld. So, seems like traveling with you guys has been just a world of opportunities.
Yeah, I mean it's a first for me too, but I don't really know what's normal and what isn't. So I just kind of accept it's normal.
Well, it seems to me that you've experienced quite a few extraordinary things.
No, no, no. I've just lived. You saw where I lived. I spent my whole life there.
Yeah, but you know, apparently been talking to dead people as well, so
Well, I didn't know they were dead.
that's still pretty incredible.
Right.
I mean, to have one of your closest friends be a ghost?
Yeah, he was pretty much my only friend. I hope he doesn't hold it against me that kind of separated, you know. Well, I learned he was dead, and then I learned why I could talk to him, and I was a little angry. Just a little bit.
I'm sure he understands. It would have been a shock for anyone. And she kind of pats Ione like gently on the arm in comfort.
Thanks, Clementine. Um, I feel a little bit bad.
What do you mean?
I don't know why Isadora's mother didn't know what was like my mom. She knew, and she was taken peacefully. You know, there was no blood, no destruction, and she even had the time to leave me a note and some items. I wonder why. Isadora's mom didn't have that luxury, so I feel bad.
I mean, yeah, it actually didn't even occur to me. You're right. According to Alexon in the vision, the man just didn't even give her a chance to not comply. He
Yeah,
was quite violent.
he was
Did
violent.
we?
And according to my mom's letter, she was taken by a nice woman without any violence.
It does make you wonder why some of the people that they're taking, some of them are being taken by force and some of them aren't.
Do you think? Do you think that fungal girl that died maybe told my mom
I mean, it is a possibility,
before she
but
died?
but the question still stands is that, like I said, there wasn't even a chance for Isadora's mum to not agree to go. He just
Yeah,
barged the door down and was quite violent.
does seem
So,
very violent. I'm concerned now. What if they actually. Well, I don't want to say it.
yeah, Clementine kind of like looks to the side and like puts in a hand like kind of over her, crosses her arms over her chest and looks very troubled. It
I'm
makes you
sorry.
wonder how everyone else was taken.
Yeah.
I mean, it did bring me some comfort to think that, you know, they were being taken in a respectful and, you know,
Yeah.
peaceful way, but if most of them have been taken like Isadora's mum, I don't know. It
I'm
makes you think
worried.
what they're doing to them.
Yeah, and what they're going through right now, where they are.
Mm.
It is worrying.
All we can do is just keep going on and hopefully we can find out what happened to them. And hopefully when we find them, because we will find them together,
Yeah.
hopefully when we find them, they're in one piece.
Yeah. Thanks, Clementine.
That's okay. Sorry to be a bit of a downer.
No, you're really sweet.
Clementine kind of gives like Ione a grateful smile, because she's never really been the kind of person that people would lean on for comfort in this way. So you know, it's kind of nice to her to know, like to start to know that she's, you know, she can be a good friend.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, can be.
Can be.
As you're
Yes,
talking,
kind of.
you hear the footsteps sort of make their way up behind you guys.
I thought you were gonna say something like. And as you're talking,
Zeal
you
Another
yells
guys
out.
arrow falls
Zeal,
upon
You
you.
die.
Zeal yells out, "Shut You don't want that bird as a companion because it will tell you to shut up all the time.
Damn, that bird
Man,
has crazy hearing. We're so
I'm
far
so
away.
sad that I got the worst roll you could ever get.
I'm
It's for-
glad
it's
that
for-
you got
it's
the
for the
worst roll
good.
that you could ever
Yeah,
get. My
it's for the
God,
greater good.
that fucking bird.
I wanted a phoenix.
It's for the greater good.
Phoenix.
Cool. You guys walk up. Alexon, you see the group sort of congregating out the front near the store.
Khan will join.
Cool.
For them to find anything.
Play. Play.
You come in and you buy goods?
Oh.
As Camilla yells from the store as she sees you all standing like directly out the front.
Well, I'm good, so I'll stay out here if you guys want to go and have a look.
Is it
We have nice
not the
things.
tavern?
No, this is the tavern's just over there.
Ah,
That bigger building. But yeah.
well, I'll stay
Alexon.
with those who have money, and I just stay here.
You walk in and her eyes like light up. You come to my store, marvelous. I have these things here, and she like rushes over. She's like pointing at a set of armor. She's like, "This is Tyrese soft armor. It is 2 bags. It is very good for you." She runs over to what you see is like a whip on the ground. She's like, "This is a whip. It has little." She like picks it up and like cuts her finger. Has little blades on it. Very sharp. It is
Something
5.
similar at home.
This is 5 handfuls of drachma or gold. Then there is this dagger. She like goes to this dagger and she like picks it up. She's like, "It is very good at deflecting blows. It is 3 handfuls of drachma." And she like goes over here under the book, pulls out this ring. There's pens. Cool. She pulls out this ring. She says, "This is the ring of unbreakable resolve. It is 5 bags of drachma." There, what I have on sale.
Bags.
Also, feel free to have free apple.
Are those your best items?
Yes.
You have nothing else?
No.
Clementine
Alexon.
Besides free
Oh.
apples.
You go, Alexa. You go.
He'll
You
like
see
reach
as the
out
cat
to pat the
leans
ring.
down and starts licking one of the apples. Yes.
Ew.
He'll take the ring and observe. He'll just look at it and he'll ask, "What does it do?"
That ring brings great hope. I think.
You think?
Mhm. Where did you acquire such a thing?
From a wholesaler.
Alexon will just kind of like scan the room. What he's trying to do is he's trying to see if any of these items have history. I can roll another grim psychometry. And he's looking for something with a little bit of substance.
You fucking
Yeah.
love your grim duck.
So,
Like every
his
5
gameplay.
minutes.
It's his gameplay.
so without needing your grim psychometry, you can tell she doesn't know what the fuck the ring is. But it is without a doubt the most potent thing in the room. All of these items here that she's shown you, she has mundane weapons and stuff that are scattered around, like basic shields and, you know, etc., etc. You see a couple of potions over the side that look kind of throwaway. But that ring in your hand seems to be the most potent item in this whole room.
Alexon will look at it and he's gonna try a little bargaining. He has exactly 5 handfuls. But he doesn't want
Five.
to pay me five
No,
hands.
it's 5 bags.
bags.
5 bags!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's what Isadora said in the beginning. It's like this guy's a little bit sus. She's good, but she's like,
5
be
bags.
careful.
Yeah.
You don't even have one bag.
1 bag.
It just
Mhm.
registers in your mind. You're pulling the money out. You're like, wait a minute.
You have big money. You afford fancy ring.
I do not have big money. I don't have much money at all. Carmilla was your name, right?
Yes.
I came from this place called Thebes a little while ago, and they had loans and stuff that you could do for partial payment. Do you take those?
No,
Afterpay.
I do not. But you seem like big strong man, so I give it to you for 4 bags.
I do not have 4 bags either, Carmilla, but how about favor? Do you have anything you need done? Anything at all?
Yes. I need 4 bags of drachma
Love the hustle.
for that ring.
How about and Alexon will kind of like hesitate a little bit, and he'll take one of the golden eyes he has, and how about for this? How much would this be worth?
She like takes it in her hand. She's like bites on it a little bit. For this I give you this is not worth the ring, but it's worth a lot. Maybe for this I could give you. She like walks over. She's like, you could take the armor.
What can I do to get the ring off your hands, Carmilla? And I'll tell you beforehand right now, I do not have the money.
If you have no money, then unfortunately you cannot take the ring off my hands. And she holds the orb out for you. If you bring me that orb and maybe another bag of gold, then we can talk.
That is unfortunate, Carmilla. I do not think I am in good standing with my acquaintances for them to give me money.
She like gives you this like very judging look. She's like, I'm trying to make you a deal here. Please do not tell me how unreliable you are.
No, that is not what I meant.
Please don't tell me how unreliable you are.
Nothing at all, Carmilla. You won't bargain for this.
Do you want to give me... Let's get a roll for it. It's going to be difficult, but you're Mr. Crit, so we'll see how you go. If you can give me a presence 20, she will clean trade the orb for the ring.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna use a hope. I'm gonna use a hope. And I really want the ring, so I'm gonna use a D20 as my hope die.
Oh, he's using it on this. Okay.
Right.
All right. Good luck.
Cool. All right, so I have a +2 and a D20 and a 12. 1D20, 1D12 +2.
Good luck.
No.
Oof. You make the haggle. You push as hard as you can. You see as she like looks towards the cat as the cat walks and sits on the apples, and she's like, I'm sorry. It is worth too much. Yeah. And she, in like a super swift movement, trades the orb with the ring in your hand and snatches it back from you. But maybe next time I will hold on to this for you.
All right, I respect that. You don't have to hold on to it for me. Thank you, Carmilla.
Anytime.
And he walks away.
Good luck. I'm sorry for ignoring you. Is there anything you wanted to buy?
Clementine kind of glances down at her chest and then back up at Carmilla. Do you have any shawls or, something like a scarf or something, preferably made out of pink silk? I'm thinking maybe like a chiffon or like potentially even a cotton wool blend, something light and airy.
No. I have, as she like awkwardly shifts over to the armor that she was trying to sell. This makes you quiet. As she looks at you after you let out that long list of things that you wanted.
Clementine's gonna kind of look at the armor, look back at herself and what she's wearing and how little like armor it is, and kind of just be like, no, that's okay. It was a long shot, I know, but I was just hoping, the armor wouldn't match my complexion. You see, I'm more of a pink and cream kind of girl.
Of course. My apologies. I am
That's
very
okay.
pastel.
Clementine kind of smiles. I think that's cute. And then she kind of goes, well, we'll be sure to come back for that ring.
Of course. Take care of yourselves.
Enjoy your apples.
She like turns and you see like this.
Say that like a threat, bro?
She just
You say
has
that
like a
like a threat.
disgusted look as the cat has got its full like butthole sitting on the apples. As she like walks in. As you guys leave Camilla's store.
What did you buy?
Oh, nothing. Yeah, she didn't have what I was looking for. I think Alexon
Oh.
was trying pretty hard to buy that ring, though.
Oh,
Yes.
It
I
didn't
do
go
not have
anywhere.
the money,
That's unfortunate.
unfortunately.
was it too expensive?
It was.
I'm sorry.
What does it do?
I did try to warn you.
Yeah, I didn't realize how expensive it was going to be. I thought I was quite lucrative, but yeah, that was a lot. 5 bags. Who carries
5
around
bags?
5 bags? Yes, for a ring, but it seemed like it had potential, but no, definitely not the 5 bags worth.
Does it have special gemstones? Did it sparkle in the light? Is it magic?
I did sense energy from it. Regardless, no, 5 bags is too much. A house in Thebes costs 3 bags. What the fuck is that ring costing 5 bags for?
Yeah.
I mean, that is I'm sorry. She does her own prices. I don't know where she gets them from. I don't know where she gets her items from. She's lovely, like you guys would have seen, but yeah, Mama and I never really kind of went here. We just, we're just neighbors. She's a lovely neighbor, but
Yeah, she was quite nice. She was not rude about it. She was very respectful. Just a shrewd businesswoman, it seems.
yeah. Well, should we head to the tavern?
Mr. Jim, what is the time?
It's getting late in game now, without a doubt. Like,
Didn't catch you this
she
time.
purposely asks what is the time. She doesn't ask what is it in game. But I'm caught on. Yeah, it's getting late.
To be fair, she says, "Hey GM." So
Yeah.
Yeah, why do I need to ask you what the time is in real life?
You know, I get confused. All right, so what we'll do real quick is I'll send you guys to break now to come back at 5. I'll move you to the tavern, and then we come back. You guys can do the tavern stuff.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's
Cool.
whoop. I didn't mean to move.
Yes, I'll move you there.
Is
Where
it
did?
finally time?
Yeah. All right. Cool. Yes, it is. It is daylight is fleeting at this point. As you guys approach the tavern, you see Daphne standing there. He's chuckling at you. He's like, "You've had a day," as he sort of gestures for you to go past him. All right, you guys go for break. I will put us on the BRB screen, and we will be back at 5 o'clock.
All right.
Sweet.
All right,
And I will meet you.
good job.
Yeah.
Howdy doody, we're all back as the party return, and you guys pass through the front door. Daphnis giving you a little bit of a nod as he walks in behind and sits down somewhere and just sort of chills. As you walk in, you see this is quite a pleasant establishment. You know, Isadora leads the way. You see these fine rugs on the ground. The doors seem to be made of both a mix of wood and bronze. It's very, very warm, unlike the outside at the moment. You see the stools against the bench, the bar itself are like cushioned almost. Looking around, you see the bartender is this cloaked figure. He seems to be like hunched over, taking sips out of like a chalice of wine, or what looks like wine. Across, you see a very large giant sort of hunched down in a chair, drinking as he eyes off Daphnis as Daphnis walks in and takes a seat. You see Simia sitting, eating some food, and you see your good friend Zuas sitting at the bar, gorging himself on some bread. Quick brief around the room. You look, you see a room that seems to lead out into what you could only guess to be the kitchen, a bathroom. You see a strange door with like a red runner sort of leading into it that doesn't seem to be leading anywhere, and then stairs that head up to what you could assume to be the bedrooms.
Clementine, considering this is a bit of a nicer establishment, she feels a little bit more, almost like, yeah, she feels a bit more at home. Feels a bit more, a bit of a nostalgia as it reminds her of her establishment. And she kind of glances at Isadora, waiting for Isadora to take the lead. As she looks around.
I'm assuming Ione has been here before. Would she have walked inside, or?
You probably passed by it, but being as you're only really an adult now, you might not have gone in and drank anything as such.
True. I think after their day right now, she would go straight beeline to the bar. 1 alcohol, please.
The man looks up at you. Be mead or wine, little one?
What are those?
What
Wine
we had last
it
time
is.
was wine.
As he goes and grabs wine and places it in front of you, pours a cup. I assume your friends will be paying? As he looks back at the rest of the group as they slowly make their way up.
Ione looks back
no
towards the
money.
group. Ione looks towards the group. Do they all look like they want to drink? Do they look like...
Clementine takes a seat next to Ione and kind of nods and says, "I'll take a glass of wine too, please."
Of course.
Okay. Drinks for everyone and food too. And she's gotta leave. Do I have a bag? Let me check. I think I do.
I just gotta say, except Alexon, because he's...
I have 3 handfuls. Is 1 handful enough to pay for everyone's drink and food?
Yes, that will do fine.
Okay,
As you put
I'm gonna leave a
handful
handful.
of drachma on the bench,
Yeah.
he slithers his hand up, drags it away. Yeah. Another handful, and you could get a room for the night, all of you. Or multiple, if you need multiple.
Clementine side eyes Elio and and says, "Yeah, maybe multiple."
Awesome. Another handful of drachma, then.
Clementine passes the money over.
Cool. He takes it. He rushes around, fetches the drinks for everyone. You have them laid out in front of you. It's like, when you're ready to eat, please take a seat at the table at the back, and I'll have someone bring out your food. Quick bit of house ruling, though, if you don't mind. I know you know Isadora, but your friends might not. That door there, please do not touch it or go inside, as he gestures towards the door with the red runner underneath. Thank you.
Why?
It is off limits, yes.
Oh, okay.
But besides that, enjoy yourselves. Have a good night.
Thank you.
As he just sort of goes about his business.
Do we just pick a room, or what is the...
Yes, we do not have anyone else staying the night. I believe people will be coming down from the upper Phaedaris to go back to their homes, so we should be relatively empty tonight. So pick whichever rooms you like upstairs.
Clementine kind of looks at the rest of the group and then at the table. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm literally fucking starving. And she grabs her wine and like saunters over to the table.
Leo
Yeah,
grabs
I
his
could
wine, comes up to Ione, is like, don't chug it this time.
Okay.
That is also self-advice.
Oh, okay. She's gonna hold it with both hands, kind of balancing as if she's not gonna easily balance it, and then place it very carefully on the table and have a seat.
Is Alexon not joining us?
Lexon will kind of take a loop around the tavern to just check on every patron there, just
Yep.
glancing at them, just nodding at them, and then once he sees the parties at the table with their wines, he'll join them.
Yep, excellent. Right. Speaking of, I will move the wines over to the table so that you guys have your drinks. Boom,
Zuaz gets
boom,
free wine.
boom. You mortals! Starts downing his thing of wine, like he's got his like frog tongue like licking in the back of it and everything. You guys sit there eating as you see the door from the kitchen open up and another hooded figure walks out. You see him like holding onto this orb and rubbing it, and behind him are 5 floating plates of food as he walks out. What's up to your desk, up to your table, and the plates sort of glide over and land on the desk in front of you, on the table in front of you.
What's the food?
It is stew. You all get stew
With bread?
with bread,
Yum! Stew.
with baguettes. Stew with baguettes.
Ooh, I love baguettes.
Oh.
As there, and then a pie floats across and lands on the table, and you're all like it's a pretty filling meal in front of you. As he bows down and nods, he's like, "From Bacchus to you," and then heads off.
Ooh. Cool. Elio's gonna knock on his bread to see if it's hard.
It
and
is
when
not.
it's like it's fresh and soft, right?
Mm.
As soon as he feels it, he's like, "Oh, thank God," because he's been eating the maza barley cakes and it's like hard by now.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, good food."
Yeah, Clementine is demolishing her soup. She's had a rough day. So she's kind of like dipping her bread in and like still not messily because she's like, you know, she's got class, but it's quick. Like she's like
Yeah.
with precision. And then like in between like taking sips of her wine, like long chugs of her wine, but like it's all done very neatly, but just really fast, like almost like a chipmunk, like
Very nice.
Well, I eat the same, very enjoyingly, but I try not to go too fast as to not upset the starving stomach.
Clementine is though like as she finishes, because she's probably gonna finish a lot earlier than everyone else, because again she's eating at like a very fast speed. She's gonna drown the rest of her wine and then kind of like let out like a very exaggerated yawn and kind of be like, I'm quite sleepy. And then she's gonna like step off her stool, and then as she steps off, she's gonna like lean close down to Elio and kind of like whisper in his like ear, find me when you're done. And then she's gonna slink upstairs and like wave goodbye to everyone. Good night, everyone.
Yoni's gonna just eyeball them very suspiciously.
And Clementine will head upstairs and pick a room.
Elio was like mid stuffing his mouth with bread, and he's like, or
Yoni's also stuffed mouth looking at them like, huh.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Clementine, knowing that Elio won't know what room she's gone into, she's gonna tie like one of her like bits of cloth like that loops off her. She's gonna tie like a pink cloth around the door so that he knows what room she's in. And then that's all you'll know for now.
As we head back down to the group at downstairs. Yeah, so you all sort of sit there and you're eating your meal. It's very filling. It's nice. It's warm. The bread is soft. The drinks are rich. It's just a really chill vibe in this place.
Lexon will kind of look at the group, see that they're eating, and go, well, it has been a long day. He hasn't really told anyone else that he's fasting except Clementine. So he'll just kind of go, not really hungry.
What?
I'll go for a
What do
little
you
walk.
mean you're not hungry? You're a big guy. You should eat a lot.
No. I might grab something later. Thank you, Ione. I need to do some thinking, so sorry if I...
That's why you eat. To have the energy to think.
Why don't you just take some of the bread?
Yeah.
You know, take some of it for later. I can understand, you know, grief and everything like that can affect your hunger, but you know, definitely keep it with you just in case.
Alexon will break some bread. He's thinking maybe I'll go feed the birds or something. As he takes the bread and he goes, well, good night, everyone. And again, I'm sorry for yesterday. As he walks up.
Good night. Oh, he's gone.
I've lost Alexon.
Double click on his thing.
Unless it's just on the stairs, I don't know where you lost it.
Alexon can have this room.
Alexon saw like a big balcony upstairs when he was walking in, so he's trying to get there.
Okay. Alexon keeps going up.
Is he okay? He's been acting weird.
Not sure if either of
Feel
these
like
open
he's-
to the thing. Well, we can just say you went out to this balcony here. There you go.
Well, I think the whole ordeal with his wife, and then, you know, even though it was granted, you know, all of us with his decisions, I think he's had a lot to think about, and it's kind
Yeah.
of weighing on him.
I'm really worried. Because, well, what we said earlier that we're gonna do to Perfilian, or whatever his name was. Perfilian.
Let's not say his name.
Yeah,
Just in
okay.
case.
Yeah, okay. But think about this for a moment, right? Like, okay. He killed his adopted son's father, which is why his adopted son killed him. And now he wants to kill the father figure of his sons again. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Has he said that he wants to kill him?
No, he hasn't.
He just
I
wants to save his sons, but I guess that could lead to that,
when
especially if.
you entrusted me to tell him the news, I omitted the fact that his sons were the champions.
Oh. Oh.
I feel like it would be less than productive
Right.
to know that your son is colluding with the enemy. So,
Right.
but if you feel like he should know, feel free. Just it won't be me.
Of course, I definitely, obviously you do what you feel like, Ione, but I think he should know. I think we shouldn't lie to each other.
I'm not
No.
lying.
No, but
Well, it's omitting the truth.
yes, exactly. I think we should be upfront with all of our knowledge.
I
As long
understand.
as it's safe, obviously.
I understand where Elio is coming from because Alexon is very unpredictable.
That is
At least
true.
I find him very unpredictable.
No, I agree. He's definitely.
He's put us all in danger.
Especially with his grudge with a certain Hades.
Oh,
And he kind of
God.
like side eyes Ione very subtly. He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. Yeah. He's like,
Yeah. I suppose I have been omitting the truth as well for that reason. Very unpredictable. I understand.
trying to
Yeah,
look
I
out
think
for
maybe
other
we
people.
should wait for the right moment.
Well, I think, if we're giving out information that can be dangerous, I think that is. I don't know, it's a bit. Where does the line. Where do you draw the line? I think we should be honest with each other, but. And
Well,
it seems like Alexon, for the most part, is honest with us. I mean,
he's
he told
very
us about.
honest.
Yeah, to a fault almost.
I feel like I think you should bring the news to him. Well, one of you two, because you two are of better rapport. I feel like he thinks I scorn him too much.
Do you think we should go talk to him, Dora?
I think maybe let him have his rest, and maybe we can talk to him tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I think it just sometimes I'm feeling quite tired from the day.
Yeah.
I'm sure he is as well. Like we all are, and I think I'm just not myself when I'm this tired. So
Yeah. Well, you've
you're
been
right.
through a lot.
Well,
as
you
do
two, you two have some good sleep. I think Clementine wants to talk about something, so I will you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Have
Good
fun.
night. He goes upstairs.
Do you think?
Fun is diabolical.
Dora, do you think they're like? I mean, do you remember at the bank? At the bank, I saw them talking about meeting together in secret. Like that was. Well,
I don't know. Honestly, it's very quick, but I guess if you
but
when
if it
when you
happens,
feel
yeah,
it, right?
yeah.
I guess
Wish them the best. Yeah.
we'll have to keep an eye on them tomorrow morning, see if we can see if they did anything.
Okay.
All right. We won't say anything, but
No.
I'll look at you and we'll know.
Okay.
All right. Well.
And Dora, I'm sorry about everything, and we're gonna find your mom, and we're gonna save her. Okay?
Thank you so much, Ione, and we're gonna find your mom as well. We're gonna
I'm
find
sure she's
everyone.
okay. I am more worried about the violence that we saw today.
I know, and the only little glimpse of hope that I have is that they took her. If they just wanted to kill her, then they would. they would have done it there, right? So the fact that they took her, I'm holding on to that, and that's my little glimmer of hope that she's okay,
Yeah.
hopefully somewhere.
Yeah. I hope so too. Alright. Time to sleep.
Time to sleep.
She finishes up her
absolutely
wine quickly.
tired.
She's like a little bit tipsy as you start to walk upstairs.
She's found a way to keep happiness in a depressive time. This is the beginning of alcoholism.
You
I may
guys,
have
This is how
been
it
a bad
starts.
influence.
Very bad influence.
I assume you probably would have found the room already.
Yeah,
So
probably.
I'll have moved you inside.
I left
You
knocked.
see the cloth on the door. So that room is locked as a door. Because that is Alexon's room.
Damn, she took the nice room.
So
yeah.
there's
Alexis got
there's this one and this one basically. You guys can choose which ones you want to go into.
Sure, I'll take this one. It has a nice little couch area.
Cool. You head in.
Does that leave Elio to sleep with Clementine? No other option?
There are
Oh,
some
it'd be
more
real
rooms.
awkward.
There are some more rooms up on the top floor.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, cool. You guys head in to this room and close the doors. You walk into your room and you see it's got 2 beds.
Oh my god, she's on the bed.
And as the rest of you start to chill out in your rooms, Elio,
I'm gonna be making potions.
yeah, you make potions. As Elio, you walk into the room.
Yeah.
Did you say that Elio would have knocked?
So yeah, I would have seen the ribbon, took the ribbon off, and knocked on the door before like opening very gently. It's like, Clementine.
You just hear like a voice, because obviously there's like it's around the corner. You just hear a voice just be like, "Come in."
Right. And I go in, close the door. Is there like a lock or something?
Why would you lock it?
No. I'm asking. For the
Yes,
DM.
yeah. They can latch shut. Yes.
Okay, so I go like, do you want me to lock the door or?
Clementine kind of like laughs and be like, "I didn't think that was something you were into. You pick what you want."
Oh, it's for privacy.
Yes,
I just thought,
privacy.
Yes. And you just hear me like, I lock the door, and I walk. What do I see?
So Clementine has clearly, while you guys have like kind of been finishing up your dinner and like finishing up your conversations, she's put in a bit of work to make this a little bit like of a nice space. So she's lit the candles, the room's lit with like the soft candle glow. She's posted up on the bed. She's got like almost in like a paint me like one of your French girls kind of pose. She's got like the sheet, like like the very tasteful like sheet like covering the main bits, but it's very obvious that she's very naked. She's very naked, and she's got the sheet just covering the main bits, and she's kind of like just lounging there, like kind of just like basked in this, candlelight. It almost looks like she's shining as well, and if you didn't know any better, you would think that she had like been able to find some kind of like oil or something to make her look all like glistening and like enticing. But she kind of like, as you come around the corner, she kind of like gives a sultry smile and goes, "Well, this was a long time coming, wasn't it?"
As soon as he sees that, he's gonna like get a little bit startled and kind of turn away, but just kind of like frozen in place, and you can see that he's kind of like a little bit frozen. And he goes, sorry, did I catch you at the wrong time or?
Clementine kind of like giggles, thinking that he's just shy. I think you caught me at the perfect time.
um, he just like kind of like stands there, frozen, a little bit weird. It's like,
Sensing his hesitation, she again is taking this as, oh, he's shy. And so she kind of like gets up off the bed, taking the sheet with her, kind of like wrapping it around like her cleavage so that it's like almost like a dress. And she kind of walks towards him and like puts a hand on his shoulder and kind of makes him turn around to look at her. You don't have to be shy. I think we both know what we want to do here. You said it yourself.
He's doing the very like awkward eye glancing down, immediately correcting to look up, and it's like
At the ceiling?
and just like look at your face and kind of like dart down. It's like no, you can't look there. And it's like he closes his eyes and go, Clementine, I just wanted to talk with you. It's nothing in this regard.
There's an awkward silence. There's an awkward silence. Cone Time is flabbergasted. She's kind of looking at him like trying to look into his eyes to see if he's joking.
He kind of like hears the awkward silence. Well, hears the absence of sound and kind of peek through his closed eyes to see her expression. What expression is she showing?
She's kind of like, she's looking at him like with this look of like she just can't believe what she's hearing. This is not a situation that she's familiar with. And she kind of like almost in shock, she takes a step back and kind of like sits on the edge of the bed, and in doing this this is rough. In doing this, it kind of like pulls the sheet down, so like, you know, it kind of like exposes her, and she goes, shit. And she's like obviously like embarrassed and almost self-conscious now as she sits down and goes, well, this is fucking awkward. You said that you... And she's like, she's trying to piece it together. You were the one who came on to me. What do you mean?
I wanted to talk about intimate things, private things. Yes, but
Clementine gives him this look like, yeah, why do you think I'm... And then she stands up again and lets the sheet completely drop. Why do you think I'm here?
He kind of picks it up and gently drapes it over her, and just kind of very awkwardly pushes her to the bed, and so he can sit on the side, and be like, look, I think this is going far too fast. And I'm not saying that I don't have some degree of fondness for you. I'm just saying all of this is a little bit sudden for me. How did you think that we were going to do that? Where did it come from?
might
You
wanna
are
just
under
fix
the
your-
water.
You're underwater.
Your
Oh
mic.
my god.
Only just now.
I hate this. So he's just like, how did you think that we are going to do that? You know, like what? Sorry, did I mislead you? Or...
Clementine's like, she's gonna like, yeah, like, after Elio passed her back the towel, oh sorry, the sheet, she's gonna kind of like, yeah, like wrap it around herself and kind of cross her arms over her chest, and she's kind of like staring down at the ground, and she's like actively embarrassed now, like she's actively mortified, realizing just how much she's misread this situation, but also because this is, like I said, the first time this has ever happened. Like, she drops trowel, like people ready to clown. You know what I mean? And so this is a first for her. And so she's kind of like staring at the floor, and she's almost like irritated because she just doesn't understand, and she doesn't look at Elio, and she goes, "What? I don't understand. It's just sex. Why are you making such a big deal out of it? You said you wanted to talk in private. I just assumed that you knew. I mean, look at me. Look at who I am. You said that you wanted to talk in private."
And I do. I wanted to talk to you about the things that have changed since our travels, but it I don't know. Is this a good time? You seem
I'm
quite
sweating.
angry.
God.
What can I do to make it right?
Clementine's gonna kind of like sigh, and she'll kind of glance at Elio and be like, "No, it's not you. I just..." And she kind of like scoots across the bed, because she's like, yeah, still feeling a little bit like a bit out of her depth. I was just shocked, is all.
Seeing her scooch a little bit away, he kind of like very softly goes, Would you want a hug? Would that...
Clementine kind of looks at him and looks at her her naked body and goes, "I mean, maybe later when I'm not so naked."
Right. Right. What are your clothes anyway?
Completely demolished. Clementine's just gonna kind of look at him. I'm just give him like the stink eye, because again, another blow to her ego, man. Like, that's a blow to her ego. No one has ever asked her to put on clothes. So she kind of goes, "It's fine." And she kind of like puts the blanket now over her shoulders so that she's completely like covered. It's okay. I was just shocked. It's fine. What did you want to say?
There is... So it started when Alexon mentioned that we seemed like each other's beloved. Did you remember that?
Clementine, her cheeks are kind of pink. Yes.
Well, I became quite aware of my actions since then. I did not want to cause any uncomfortableness for you, and especially with how you reacted and you saying I belong to no man, you know, it's I did not want to bind you down to where I am. I try to suppress it, and I try to keep my distance, be a little bit colder to you, but you remember when we first met in Thebes?
I do.
And you remember how I mentioned I had troubles with women and you have your troubles with men?
Clementine just kind of nods silently, letting him get out what he needs to say.
Earlier that morning, I had just buried my mother, and before the sun even set, I found my lover to be with another man. And so when I met you, the wounds were still fresh. There was no time for healing. I had to go. I just had to run. I realized in our, what is it, 2 weeks, 1 to 2 weeks, that I've gotten fond of you quite quick. And I worry that I am treating you like, I don't know the word for it. And he kind of like pauses for a bit to kind of gather his thoughts.
Clementine's just, she's kind of looking at him with wide eyes as he speaks, but she lets him gather his thoughts. She's still kind of like clutching the sheet around her, but she kind of, the tension in her shoulders loosens a little bit, but she's still quite tense as she waits for him to kind of, you know, get through what he needs to say.
After like a brief pause, he kind of goes, so to be clear, I appreciate your presence, and I welcome your contrast to my sulky demeanor. You're a ray of sunshine, and I've felt its warmth. I do not know if you share similar fondness, or if I'm likable at all. And I just want to be clear that if it is not the same, we can just be friends. It is fine.
Clementine kind of like gives like a soft, like fun smile at his emo boy comment about not being sure if anyone likes him. And she kind of, she's confused because to her, he's basically, she doesn't like, she's not really comprehending the fact that it's like, it's, hey, you can like someone and not instantly want to like jump their bones. And so in her mind, she's thinking, so you rejected me for no reason. We can keep going. And so she kind of like scooches forward and like puts her hand on his thigh and kind of goes, I mean, we definitely hold fondness for each other, so what's the problem? And she kind of lets the like sheet come off her shoulder a little bit, and she kind of smiles and goes like, it's kind of like a sad smile. And she goes, I'm sorry that your previous love did that. It's one of the most unforgivable acts, but, and she kind of like leans forward, and whispers in his ear, but I'm sure I could do it better than she ever could.
Oh my god.
Oh my
At this point, he's a little bit flustered, places his hand on the hand that Clementine puts down on his thigh, and just like very gently rubs it with his thumb and go, Clementine, just be you. No need for all this sensuality. If that is you, that is fine. But I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you're hiding behind this thing you're very good at. And I think just you is a great person. You don't need to be perfect all the time. And he's kind of looking at the direction of where her scar would be.
So she's looking. So he's looking at her boobs. Wow.
Ah, well,
Way
you
less
know,
excited.
yeah. Well, she, you know.
um. Again, Clementine's quite like taken aback by that. She's not really had many people kind of say that to her, and so she kind of like leans back a little bit, obviously not trying to like rub up all him anymore. I guess I've never been anything different. I've never, I guess, been allowed to be anything but this.
You know me by now. I'm very deeply distrusting. And I'll probably will still be for a really long while. But I have been traveling with you enough from the hell and back to know that at least if I have to start somewhere, I can start with you. Can I trust you?
Clementine's just kind of looking at Elio like almost like with an awed expression. She's been down this road before. You know, the path of, you know, people telling her that they want to be with her, and it always kind of falters in the end. So she's very torn, and you can kind of see that in her face. She's like, she doesn't know if she can trust Elio, and she doesn't know if she can trust herself because of, not because of who they are, but because of like what she's experienced. And so she kind of like squeezes Elio's hand and says, I've been burnt, and feelings like this, I've blocked them out for so long that they don't come easily to me anymore. I'm gonna need time to come to terms with this, but I just want you to know that the fondness is mutual. I mean, I've been working myself up about our private discussion, she says with air quotes, for the last couple of days, and, you know, I went through all this stupid fucking effort to set this up, and it might sound silly, but to me that almost shows, I hope it shows that the fondness is mutual.
I understand having that apprehensiveness. I just wish that I could be one of the safe spaces that you can trust, and you be the same. Now you know my past.
Clementine, like, kind of nods. And I hope one day I'll open up to you about mine. And she kind of like reaches her hand out to like kind of like stroke Elio's hair back like on his forehead, and then kind of like she kind of like looks back down at her very naked body and is like, I mean, can we still cuddle?
Yeah. As long as you put something on, perhaps.
Clementine knows that he didn't mean it in a hurtful way. She knows that he's doing it because he's not at that space yet, so she kind of just like gives a little like a chuckle and a nod and says, okay, I'll get my clothes, but just turn around while I get dressed.
All right.
All right. So she gets dressed and then turns back around and kind of touches him on the arm and goes, I think we've maybe exhausted ourselves a little bit. We can talk more later, but I think it's best that we get our rest.
I second that. Immediately tuckers in and pretends that he's not alive.
All right. You both fall asleep. Isadora's in her room. She's like, he hears just the occasional muffle through the wall, and like she rolls over and she has a pillow over. If anyone's watched the newest season of Invincible, she's got a pillow over her head, trying to make sure she doesn't hear anything. Just trying to mute out the sounds. On the other side, though, yeah, sorry,
Sorry, if she starts hearing stuff, she would have tried that, and then she would have been like,
move to the other bed, the other wall.
no,
Yep. Whereas Ione is standing there like messing around with brews and potion stuff, and she hears the occasional
Got her
noise.
ear against the wall.
She's like,
"Oh,
"Oh." Ione, do you have like a thing to make potions that are?
To my understanding, the witch class allows you to do that in the downtime. So if we're doing like a downtime, I can choose. Let me have a look at it. Huh. I'm gonna look into it while you continue.
Okay. Well, basically everyone will be going for a long rest now. Lexon's sat out on the balcony. He's been feeding the birds. You know, every so often, like a sparrow or so has landed up near him, and he's sort of in this sort of state of peacefulness where they'll come up and they'll eat out of his hands. Is there anything you're doing, Alexon?
Yeah, no, he's feeding the birds, thinking about his wife and kids.
Yeah.
He's making a conscious effort to keep thinking about her, and as he does, his thoughts kind of naturally from that point shift to Paraguay as well, every so often. And yeah, there's some rage he's trying to calm down in the situation. As his stomach growls, he remembers why, and he goes back to purely thinking about his wife and children.
Excellent. All right. Well, you can all long rest if you'd like.
Yeah.
According to the internet, I should have an option that is work on a project for downtime.
Yep.
I'm not sure I see it though.
It should be.
Oh yeah, I see it.
One
Work
of
on
the
a
long
It
project.
should be in there. Yeah.
So yeah, for witches working on a project is used for making potions. I don't know how you want to rule that though for what I make and how.
Yeah.
And obviously I would use materials that I've grabbed on the way.
Yeah, I think I would be very happy, just obviously so we can, because I've got a little bit more I want to do before we end. If you choose out of a minor health or minor stamina, I'll have to let you craft one of those.
Yeah, that's
Sort
fine.
of
I can do one.
willy-nilly. Yeah, cool. As you guys all go to sleep, basically, do your long rest stuff. Either get your hope, etc. I am max fear, so I can't really
What the
gain any
hell?
fear at the moment, which is good for you guys. As the night passes, Alexon, do you go in and sleep in your room, or are you gonna stay out here on the?
He's gonna stay out.
Cool. That's important.
Can I prepare? Who's preparing?
Sure.
I can prepare, but you probably would be like, yeah,
That's fine. As long as two of you are preparing, I'm fine with it.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let me change the music back to chill forest music.
Why didn't
Yes.
you have bump? Bow, bow.
You know, crazily enough, I didn't make playlists for 90s porno. Just wasn't in my wasn't in my list of things to do. But
In my
I
head,
guess-
I was like, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
I'ma leave the door open.
all right, and
Yeah.
as the night slips away, morning comes about. Let me just. It's a really hard map to simulate a good morning. There we go. Cool. As it is very, very pale, Alexon, you have slipped into a bit of a sleep. And as you wake up, you encounter something very, very unfortunate. You wake up and you just hear this sort of metallic swing, and you look up and you see a sword sitting just above your head, floating.
Oh no.
No.
That
You let
bitch.
out like a sigh, like,
Yeah,
This
that's
fucking
literally
thing.
what happens.
this thing.
Pull the DM sword of Damocles. Who did it?
As you all can long rest your character, and when you're ready, let me know, and we will move onto the world map once you've done your little discussions
Yeah.
and chats. Unless anyone else has any
Isadora-
business in Phaetaris.
I do.
Okay.
Isadora is gonna wake up early before everyone, and she's gonna go back to her house.
Yep.
So, oh, did you teleport me there?
Yes, there you go.
Thank you.
Alexon sees
Um,
Isadora kind of leaving because he has a view of the road ahead of him. He'll kind of spot that and watch her for a bit. And he will decide to join her, but not like closely follow behind her because he doesn't know if
He's gonna stalk her.
if she's like paying respects or something. So he'll like kind of just come
Hides
down
behind the
and-
corner of the
he's not.
building.
He's definitely not hiding. He's definitely not hiding, but he's keeping pace.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his presence is very obvious because he has a fucking sword over his head.
He does. He's walking, and the sword is just hovering over the top of it. You probably know who you can thank for that one.
So she's gonna go in, and she's gonna actually just tidy up the house, as
Yep.
much as she can. Obviously she's not a woodworker, so she can't build a door, but she's just gonna tidy it up, clean it up, and then,
You like some
So-
help, Isadora?
I like to think that they're just doing it silently, right? Like there's no, like there's just like looks of like gratitude and everything, but Isadora doesn't say anything. And then she goes out to the back, with the scorched plants. So they're all dead?
The
Like-
first three. There's only the plant at the very end that's alive. Yeah.
So is the soil still good, or is it
It is
all of
like
it's just, like-
blackened.
Okay. So she'll just like uproot these and like empty the barrels. But what she wants to do is she wants to fill one up again and put the seed in, and bury it, and then she has her like, and then just use her like wild touch to water it, and seeing if she can make it like grow, or see if anything happens with this seed that she doesn't. Oh, that's really bright.
You plant the seed in the box, and emerging from it, this light, like crackling electricity, opens up into this sort of rectangular, like window.
Do I see anything in the window?
You can't see anything in it, no. It's just like light, like electricity, just sort of pulsating.
Right. Okay, but there's nothing that grows.
This is what grew.
Just the light, a window of light.
Yep.
Okay.
For lack of a better word, this looks like a portal.
Right. Okay, so she's gonna
I'm gonna place a better portal so you can see it. But yes,
She's gonna go through it alone.
no. Formed
this is really
into
good.
window / portal. Sorry, I'm just writing notes.
And we'll say you actually planted it in the middle one, so there's a bit more room. Cool.
Oh god,
Yo. Oh
that's
my
so
lord.
bright. Okay, and so she's gonna like be shocked, like, oh, okay, well, and then she's gonna try and like not uproot it, but like kind of just like move the soil off it and see if anything changes.
You try and reach down, and it sort of sparks at you as you try and touch it.
Right, so I can't. It's just here now. Okay.
Would Alexon notice a fucking bright
You
light
would have
coming
heard.
from
You
there?
can hear the electricity, like
So
brimming.
he'll, like, come running out, thinking that she was hurt.
You-
Isadora, you all, and he'll like stop mid sentence. What the fuck is that?
Well, you know that seed that I got from the Pythia?
Yes.
Well, it's
I-
been within my mind, and I'd never seen it before, and so I thought, oh, I'll just plant it. And so this came out of it just now. I literally planted it like a minute ago. And I can't. It zaps at me when I try to take it away.
What is that? Is that some kind of? When he looks at it, what is he like? Is it like easily
So-
recognizable as a portal?
I think portals are obviously something that aren't common knowledge, but being that you just recently had that trip to the underworld and went through some kind of mystical gateway, it's a fair assumption that this might be something similar.
Did you maybe put your hand through it, Isadora?
I mean, I definitely can try. See if. But it's
Uh,
a bit daunting, not gonna lie.
Alexon will kind of step forward. He'll be like, I'm happy to take that burden off you, Isadora.
Oh.
And he'll just kind of slam his hand inside.
Okay, all right. You watch as Alexon slams his hand inside, and as he touches this like glowing electricity, he just disappears.
Oh my god.
Oh,
my
boy!
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck.
Just
Oh my
typical
God.
Alexon move.
Typical. Isadora, you should have held him back.
God, I was gonna put my hand in with him.
Oh my god.
Imagine he's dead.
down.
Like I was like, yeah, he's dead.
I was gonna say Alexon actually like kind of holds Isidora's hand as well while he's putting it inside, but
Can we-
I'm glad.
Okay, can
he
we-
did. I'm glad.
Can we retcon, because I definitely wanted to say that she was like gonna be like, no, let's do it together. Like, I don't want you to take a burden from me. I want it to do it together. Can we retcon that?
No.
Is that
If you want to go in, go in. You've just seen him. He's done this to try and make up for what he's done. You can't take that away. He's put himself first forward so he can like build some rapport back. And you've watched him disappear into this.
Oh my god. Okay, out of character. I'm like cinematic. I want to just jump through, right? I just want to be like, oh shit, I need to. Oh my god, he's gone. I need to follow him, right?
Mm-hmm.
But logically, I'm like, I should go tell the others first, and then we all go together.
What's your
It's also in
choice?
character, because, like, is your character dumb?
I mean, her knowledge is probably the second worst apart from Alexa's. I have a -1 to my knowledge, but
Make
I
a
am
choice.
good at. I'm good instinct.
Are you going in or are you going away? Cat's telling you to jump.
She is not. She's just gonna go in with him.
Right. You touch it and you disappear. And as you disappear, the portal disappears.
Oh my god, yes!
Good.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm happy with this. It's just fueling my flame. It's just
And
fueling my flame.
we shall finish the episode there as the
Oh
other
my
members of the
my
party
Oh my god.
make their way out of the inn to see their teammates nowhere around. They walk out. You guys yell out a little bit to try and get their attention, and there is only silence.
No, Dora!
And
Wow. So we hear like a.
you don't hear
Do we
anything.
hear like something audio? No.
No,
Just.
no, they're just gone.
Damn.
Um,
Do I see Elio and Clementine coming out of the same room?
probably.
Yes.
Important questions.
I would say so. I would say so.
Probably.
All right. Well, bigger problems on our hands right now.
Yeah,
So-
well, before we knew they were disappearing, we would have been like, okay, and Clementine would have looked Ione straight in the eye and smiled. She has no shame.
Yep. Fair enough. Ione would just smile back. A little giggle. A nervous giggle.
At seeing her little nervous giggle, Clementine would have winked.
Elliot just gives a thumbs up.
Damn.
Nothing worse.
All right, and I will quickly switch over to another map for a moment.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Right, they are.
What the hell is this party split, bro?
Oh my god.
All right, I'm just gonna hide the screen for a moment.
I can't believe it.
Ione is clearly the matchmaker.
So,
We love that.
a short burst of electricity, and you feel yourself sucked away from the forest. The smells of the humidity and greenery disappear as instead you feel cloud start to come up at you. You feel this heavy, almost like fog-like feeling as you jut forward, Alexon. Then a couple moments later, you feel someone jut out from the portal behind you. In front of you, you see marble everywhere. This regal estate with these statues all around, gold trimmed. You take a step back and you look, and all you see off of the side of this floating island is cloud. You turn back, you see Isadora look just as shocked as you are.
Isadora, you alright?
I'm fine. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
I'm fine. I wasn't expecting that. Where are we? What is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine. I have no idea. This was a gift from the Pythia. From my father. I believe.
Father. What
Yeah.
kind of father do you have?
As you're standing there, you watch as the portal in front of you crackles and disappears. And under it sits a plaque. And you look down and you read it, and the words, "The Sanctum of Thunder," come back to you. And with that, we'll finish the session.
Who is your father?
All right, I will do the transition over to the BRB screen, and then we'll finish up. So I have a good spot to do
Yeah.
it. All right,
That's crazy, man.
we will finish here.